Hey guys! Today we are here to present you a very practical program to assist you to choose your discipline. Since we are first year students, it is a time to decide the discipline, and we have very few knowledge about it. This program will first focus on what would be the minimum requirement for specific disciplines. The second part would focus on the career path in the future. I'm gonna generally talk about the timeline for our project. We spent about 10 days on idea and design, focus on such as scope, user requirement, logic analysis, and sketch the user interface example. The actual programming took about 25 days. It was focusing on building the user interface, background coding, discussion, revising, learning coding through skills through this contest, and the last step would be testing and debugging. It has not been an easy process. A lot of revising was done to make the program work and look good. For our project, we use Guide to build our user interface instead of App Designer, even though App Designer is much better and easier, but since Guide is more compatible to MATLAB, and App Designer doesn't support any version earlier than 2015. So I'm going to also introduce a little bit about how to run and use a program. When we run the main function, term choice function would pop up to ask which term we are in now, and since we're in winter term, so we choose it. Course choice would pop up to ask which courses we have taken last semester. We can highlight the taken courses and then add it. After that, we also insert the GPA of fall semester, so the system would calculate what are the minimum GPA requirements in winter term to get into the discipline and display under GPA form. We also have an extra function called Gpa Calculator. We can change the predicted GPA for each course to determine if we are able to maintain the GPA to get into the discipline. We can close the Gpa Calculator window after we use it. Choose at least one, but at most 6 favorite programs after that, and then go next. Under job form, we have job search. If we were going to click job search, a list of jobs would be shown to tell us what are the potential careers we are looking into.
Then we're going to talk about how we achieve the goal. There are 3 main resources we use. First, textbook. We learn UI properties and method, data structure, and text manipulation. Second, we use MATLAB help browser, which can reach by DOC script, and also you can search on right top corner. Third, we can search the website hosted by MATLAB, mathverse.com. All the coding is done by ourselves to achieve our idea. Next, we are going to talk about the versions and the revise. Totally, we have 4 main revise during the process. For example, the course choice function. In the version 1, even the course can be added to the course list, but the course will only show the new selected course. If some course is already exists, they will be removed. To solve this problem, in version 4, we add a new array called addKey, holds all the results in logical format. Then we use isMember function to compare the exit course to the original course. Then we got the logical from exited key. Then we use logical OR to compare exited key to the new add key. And then we get a new key and set it to the list box too. Then we are going to talk about the milestone and challenge. After the basic coding, we need to figure out how the program do the web search. We learn web read in the lecture course, which return the HTML file from the website. However, how we can get the data from the HTML file. After the analysis, we found that all the data is stored in the HTML tag, and our target data is stored in the resource jobs and divided by the article tag. Then we use string find function to locate the tag and remove it by assign an empty to the index of the string array. Then we use the string array to locate the exactly data and use string trim to remove all the blank and backspace.